Hi, this is Fred with Quality One Engravers. I'm going to show you how to use my ornamental font and using Character Picker. It's really an awesome thing to use. So first thing I'm going to do is just type in some text. This is a plaque, and obviously I'm not very creative, but I'm going to hold the Alt key down, hit Home and End, and there's my plaque. But the real job at hand is to use my ornamental shape. So I'm going to click on Text Compose, click here, and I'm going to change the font. And I have all my fonts under Q and E, and all of my fonts start with the letter Q and E, and all my symbols start with the letter S. So if I go down to my ornamentals, S2, double click. Now I'm going to click on Character Picker, and I'm going to come down, and let's say that I want to use corners. So I'm going to click on, this is the upper left, upper right, lower right, and lower left. And then maybe I also want, I think it's this one or this one, whichever one I want to use. And I'm going to throw another one in just for good measure. So here's what I have. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup them, and I'll decide at a later time which one's going to look the best here, whether it's going to be this one, whether it's going to be this one. And I'll do a little trick with this one. I know I need it duplicated, so I'll use my array tool, and it looks like I already have the spin amount at 180, and I click 2 and make this distance a little bit less and close. And then of course this is a little bit too big. I'm going to make sure my proportional scaling is on and downsize it just a little. I may have to go a little bit more. This one's also a little bit too big, so I'll take that one down, provided I decide to use it. But here's my corners, and if I want to look at the plate, I'm going to look at F8. Obviously this is too small, so I figure they're going to go in the corner, so I'm going to make them, I don't know, probably about 1.25 inches high, maybe we go 1.75. So these I'm going to put in the corner, so they're already broken apart. I know this one goes in this corner, this one goes down in this corner, this one goes in this corner. Now I'm going to spend a little more time trying to figure out where I want this one to be positioned. So I select the upper corner, and let's say that I want my this to be 0.25 from the edge, and then of course I want this to be from the top. Now I know my plate is, it looks like it's 10 by 12, so if I want, I could type in 10 here and then minus 0.25 so that it's in the corner. So now I'm going to select the one on the upper right, and then shift select the one on the upper left, Alt K, and I'm going to align the tops. And then I'm going to select this one, go to the right hand corner, and I know it's 12 inches, so I can just type in 11.75. I can do that math. Click on this one, lower right corner, again 11.75. And the bottom is going to be at 0.25. Select this one down here and select the bottom corner, make it 0.25, and of course this would also be 0.25. And once I have these selected here, of course I'm not dead center. Now it's easy enough to click on the center and type in 6, but I can also hit Control Z, Control. These have to be grouped, so I'm going to hit Control G to group them, and then move it up. I never remember which one's vertical and center, but I now know that it's the end, Alt N key, and Alt N. So now whichever way I want it to engrave, or whichever parts I want to put in my plaque, they're ready to use. Ready to engrave. Hope this helps.